How's it going, everybody? It's neighborhood friendly Cheesecake Trenton Sneed up in the booth here tonight for round number 7 of Sidewinder Racing League's Wild Horse. Hey, that's us. ARCA series. We're at Texas, the good Texas, not the one they ruined with that repave / reconfiguration bullcrap. We're at Old Texas for 70 laps here tonight in what could potentially be the last race of these old Gen 4 ARCA cars. Tomorrow, once the new ARCA cars release, I'm going to be putting up a poll. If the new cars have all the setups to finish out the schedule, I will more likely be putting up a poll, and I'm going to let these drivers, they're going to decide. Are we running these cars to finish out the season as a farewell tour, or are we bringing in the new cars? And just kind of looking at the hype, I'm thinking this might be it. Could be wrong. Right now, we'll go and get point standings up on the board here. We got Casey Graves, your points leader, over Michael Edwards, Lucas Hoisma, Blake Giglio, and Harry Grindell. Dalton Hayes, Cliff Mullins, Cody Cleaver, Andrew Beach, and Ian Montrose, your top 10 in points. Outside drivers looking in to the chase grid. We have, let's see, 7 races in. I think we have brain fart. Massive brain fart. We have 3 races left. I was trying to think halfway of the season for a split second there. We are coming close to end this regular season. So that 10th spot is going to become prime real estate. Mike Fisher, Jeff Price, DG Swiss, Jeremy Scherer, Quinn Newton, and Will Spark, the outside drivers looking in. I wish I could, I need like a button, like every time my brain farts and I kind of lose my train of thought, I just have like dial-up sound effects playing. I think that'd be pretty funny. And then get very annoying because y'all would hear it constantly, because it is a constant occurrence for me. Right now, Jeff Price in the 19, fastest driver out on track. A 29.426 with 20 seconds remaining in practice. Blake Giglio second, Nick Cooper third, Casey Graves fourth, and Bradley Wilson fifth. Top 7 drivers now, separated by less than a tenth. And top 19 drivers separated by less than half a second. At least on fresh tires here, it is going to be close. I've heard drivers immediately complain it gets tight off of turn 4. So that'll be something to look out for. You can even see there's rubber marks coming into that quad oval there. I think that's part of the scam, but I imagine we will see that once or twice or thrice for the end of this one. Qualifying underway. Who is the first driver going to be out on track? Jeff Price on pit road. For Case Graves also on pit road. Price out and rolling. Graves starting to roll as well. 26 machine, DG Swiss running. It is throwback week in Sidewinder. DG Swiss with the Kevin Harvick. Ooh, you left the grid on, or the frame. Hold on, trading paints. I can hear it now. Refresh trading paints probably. Boop. Okay, so that's going to be refreshing. Anyways, we got 2 machine Cody Cleaver coming out on track as well. 45, Adam Crozier in the ARCA brakes, number 45. 97, Lucas Hoitzma. That is the paint scheme he won his first ARCA championship in for Sidewinder, and I believe that was either early 2020 or late 2019, one of the two. Lap time starting to come in here. Casey Graves, top of the board with a 29.633. Lou Hoyt, 97, jumps to P2. Grindell, third. Price, fourth. And the 86 machine of Hunter Bogdan, P5. P6. Andrew Beach in the 71 jumps to fourth. And I am showing caution on top of the ticker for qualifying. That is not a thing. We're going to ignore that for the time being. Daniel Wallen starting his qualifying effort. As last time is about to start coming in here. In fact, they already have. Casey Graves still on pole. Hoitzma less than a tenth off in second. Cody Cleaver P3. That Miller Genuine Draft Dodge Charger. Swiss on his final lap right now, currently scored P13. And the 79 machine, Dave Hoytsma, parks at 4th at 712 breaks, Pontiac Grand Prix. Dalton Hayes in the 47 jumps to P5. Bradley Wilson, P12. 2 minutes remaining. Andrew doing mock pit entry, P8 right now. Twin machine, Michael Ditch, still don't know how to pronounce your last name. Gonna start his qualifying run. 15, Jeremy Scherer. Just finished his qualifying run, I believe. P11 in the Invincible Impala. Andrew, you better look at this. This is good. Andrew and I have been watching Invincible. Really good show. We're actually waiting for the last episode of Season 3 to come out this week. 37, Cliff Mullins starting his qualifying run. 16, Blake Giglio. Last week's winner, trying to get his 3rd win of the season in that Cobalt. Second here. As Giglio jumps to P2.
You had me too, Blake.
Sorry about that. Had a colleague, Sir Bo, was asking if I've been having any issues streaming. And funnily enough, I had to swap from Streamlabs over to regular OBS. Because if anyone remembers, I had massive issues with Streamlabs.
Lost my new Legends ride right there.
Davis Greenwell, P13 with 10 seconds remaining. That is going to do it for his qualifying attempt. There we go. Qualifying coming to an end. 24 drivers set to take the grid. Let's see how they're all going to line up. Starting on the pole, going to be the number 4 machine of Casey Graves. Second, going to be the number 16 of Blake Giglio. Third, going to be the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma. Fourth, going to be the number 2 machine of Cody Cleaver. Fifth, we have the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn. Sixth, we have the 79 of Dave Hoytsma. Seventh, we have the 47 of Dalton Hayes. Eighth, we have the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Ninth, the 70 of Harry Grindell. Round out top 10, the number 59 machine of Noah Blackwell. 11th, we have the 71 of Andrew Beach. 12th, we have the number 8 machine of Ethan Evers. 13th is the 34 of Davis Greenwell. 14th, the number 19, Jeff Price. Quickest in practice. Watch for him to make his way through this field. 15th is the 15 of Jeremy Scherer. 16th, we have the 50 of Bradley Wilson. 17th is the number 20 machine of Michael Deach. 18th is the number 26 of DG Swiss. 19th is the 45 of Adam Crozier. 20th is the 1 machine of Ian Montrose. 21st, we have the number 86 machine of Hunter Bogdan. 22nd is the 43 of Mike Fisher. 23rd, the 35 of Nick Cooper. And rounding out the field here tonight will be the number 14 of Mike Edwards. Very quickly, let's see if we can pull in Casey here for a quick interview. Casey, you got me?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh, buddy, you parked that number 4 machine on pole. What's the plan to keep it up there for the whole race?
Save tires. I think that's key. I think Blake and Lucas are probably gonna be tough to beat on tires today, and hopefully we can just kind of keep close.
Well, what's fuel looking like? 20 laps?
Wait a minute.
30.
30. All right. I undershot it a little bit. All right, buddy. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
AC Graves. So it is going to be a 2-stop. I put 55% fuel, I'm pretty sure, because I think last time I did 50, it was like 15-something laps.
Yeah. We'll call Brantley, get him in there.
That 4 machine has been bad close to going victory lane so much this year. Looking to seal the deal here tonight. Pace car is in. Barney has the green one in his hand. And potentially for the last time for these Gen 4 ARCA cars, boogity, 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 let's go racing in Texas! 2 wide into turn number 1, 4 car nosing out ahead through turns 1 and 2 for the first time here tonight. Off turn number 2. It is going to be Casey Graves clearing the 16. Comes up to cover down the back straightaway. And here comes the 97 immediately looking to the inside. Not able to get underneath the 4, but stays 2 wide with Giglio. And off of turn number 4, 3 wide for the race lead.
If that was anybody else, I was that.
Blake Giglio leads the lap.
That was kind of sick. Good save.
4 machine had a bobble. He's going to drop back to 5th spot off of turn 4, right in front of the 47 of Dalton Hayes and the 79 of Dave Hoytsma. So the battle now going to be for the race lead between Blake Giglio and Lucas Hoytsma. For 3rd spot, it is the 2 machine, Cody Cleaver, side by side with Daniel Llewellyn. And they're still 2 wide. Daniel not giving up that spot there on the inside. Cleaver running the top. Possibly the faster way around, but is definitely going to burn up the tires. And off of turn number 2, it looks like the number 2 gets the spot. Just behind them, we still have the 79 and the 47 side by side. This will be a battle for 6th position. Dave way up high off of turn 4. And Dalton Hayes nosing out ahead, trying to bring the 70 machine of Harry Grindell with him. Now Casey Graves to the inside of Llewellyn for that 4th spot. They're going to be trying to make moves in a hurry. That tire fall off, no guarantee they will be able to pass later into the run as we have battle for that race lead. Nice over Lucas Hoytsma to the inside of Blake Giglio. Side by side off turn number 4. Blake with that run on the outside on corner exit, and the 23 of Llewellyn in the outside wall. Heavy, heavy right rear damage to that 23 machine. Everyone doing a good job getting around him. That Pontiac is destroyed. What in the world happened? I think he grabbed the wall coming off of 4, like I said. Yep, grabbed the outside wall. Pancaked it again. Hard impact. Wallen coming down pit road. Going to take that quick repair early. .45 Adam Crozier coming off pit road. 5 laps down. Something evidently I missed on that 45 machine earlier. Meanwhile, Giglio with the race lead. Cody Cleaver has taken 2nd spot from Lucas Hoytsma. Field getting single files that come through turns 1 and 2. Saw some side-by-side action here. 14, Mike Edwards looking to the inside of Jeremy Scherer. That will be for 15th or so spot. Edwards holding on to it for now. Just in front of them is the 26th machine, DG Swiss in 14th. Trying to run down Price for 13th. And Wilson did not make up much down there on that outside. And here comes the 20 machine. Looking to the inside of Bradley Wilson. Has the 86 of Hunter Bogdan right behind him as well.
I got tired. I didn't even come up with the
Bradley Wilson trying to make up ground that outside, not able to there. Has a run. Looks like they're too wide right up here. Grindell too wide with the 47 of Dalton Hayes. This will be for 5th position. Noah Blackwell trying to follow that Renault. As that 16 machine has set sail 6/10. Lucas Hoytsma looking for a run off of 2 down the back straight. He's under him for 2nd. And looks like Hoytsma able to get the spot. Take 2nd from Cody Cleaver. Casey Graves trying to follow as well. Cleaver still running that outside, trying to fight back. So about 8/10 is the gap between Blake Giglio and Lucas Hoytsma. Oh, 2 machine hard in the outside wall. About the same spot as Daniel Wallen hit it earlier, and that 2 machine has heavy right front damage. Did a good job of gathering it back up. You can see that right front. It's pretty well caved in. 79 machine Dave Hoytsma, he's looking to the inside, going to try and get around him. As I say that, Cleaver, he's still fighting. He's going to try and get around the 1 potentially. And that caved in the entire door into the frame rail. You can see the frame there just underneath the 2. As Dave Hoytsma looks to the inside. Trying to bring Cliff Mullins along with him. Is Cleaver able to hold on? They are smelling blood in the water right now, though. So, Cliff, huge run off corner exit. He goes to the outside, bringing the 19 of Jeff Price with him. Oh, 2 got loose through 3 and 4. Able to hold on to it. Price is in the outside wall. Turn 4 is absolutely chewing up and spitting out these guys. Jeff, I don't think, has too much damage. He's able to go right back around on the outside of the 2 machine. And here comes the 14 of Mike Edwards as well. So we'll go check back in on the leaders. I'm noticing that gap has shrunk, and it is just a couple of car lengths now between Blake Giglio and Lucas Hoytsma. See Harry Grindell there side by side. I believe that was the 59 of Hunter Bogdan. That is for, or that's Noah Blackwell, my apologies. That is for 4th position. And off of turn 4, Grindell trying to spot that. 59's going to the wall, and he ends up bouncing off into the 47 of Dalton Hayes. Dalton going through the grass. Hold on to it, buddy. Trying to lock it down, and he gets drilled by the 2.
Cold ground.
Caution out on lap number 17.
Good win, Blake.
2 car you killed.
We had to do that right when I caught him.
Yeah, 2 car definitely killed him and the 47 both.
Well, I just got fucked by Bad Dragon.
Good win, Andrew. You know, that makes sense.
Oh, man. '59 got in the wall, and it sends the 47 for a ride.
That bad dragon was too much for you, huh, Dalton?
He's trying to save it, try to lock it down.
Yep.
Nowhere for the two to go.
Should have used that trail braking.
He smacked the wall and came down into me. He did what into you?
Pit road, busy place.
Very inappropriate thing.
It's like Giglio wins the race off pit road.
Driver of the 16 car saying it's throwback week, but on Wednesday it's throw it back week.
I must ignore that one entirely.
I'm taking a time.
So Giglio elects the top. So that is the story for the night thus far, is the exit of turn 4 is absolutely chewed people up and spat them out.
And Lucas brought out the OG paint for tonight.
It's a Sparman paint.
Could be my final race in this car, man. Gotta send it off right.
You're used to it.
It's chunky.
Alright, we gotta get close to the pace car here. Daddy, you remember me?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to go back with 50 laps to go. It is a one-stop race from here. Pace car is in. Giglio, the control car. And down and away. There's a stack up on the inside. Looks like everyone is able to get away fairly clean. And 15 Jeremy Sherritt stuck on the outside thought it was 3 wide for a moment. And battle for the race lead. Lucas Hoytsma to the inside of Blake Giglio. Try to bring Harry Grindell with him on the inside. Ooh, saw a wheel there from the 16. A little loose. Thought he was going to grab the outside wall. So Lucas Hoytsma takes the race lead. Grindell trying to follow suit into second spot. So Grindell moves up into second. Do we see Blake start backing up the corners here? Try and save tire. That is what he is famous for. We got a battle here
I got tight there.
between Andrew Beach, Mike Edwards, and Davis Greenwell. That is for 5th, 6th, and 7th as they run off of turn 4. Mike Edwards to the outside of Davis Greenwell. That spot right there is for 6th. Edwards going to have the run off corner exit, and there he goes. Nosing out ahead, able to clear the 34. Immediately jumps to the inside of Andrew Beach for 5th. Able to grab the spot. Does Beach go for the crossover off of 4? No, tucks in line behind. So Edwards looking to the inside of Casey Graves. That's for 4th spot. This 14 machine's coming. Giglio goes down to block. Work their way through 3 and 4. Edwards looking to the inside of Giglio now. Gets his nose under him, side by side for 3rd. Ooh, contact just about made, and now the 4. Casey Graves trying to get to the inside, Giglio as well. The 71, Andrew Beach trying to follow too. Right on board with Graves, look off his rear end. You see the 71 trying to get under him. And Giglio looking back to the inside of Mike Edwards for 3rd. Not able to. Here comes the 4 looking to the outside. Shoots back to the inside. Contact just about made there down the quad oval. Gave each other about maybe a half or so car length of breathing room off of turn 2, down the back straightaway. One machine, Ian Montrose looking to the inside of Davis Greenwell. That is for 7th position. DG Swiss up to 9th in the 26 machine. See Cliff Mullins, he's side by side with the 35 of Nick Cooper. That is for 10th. Dalton Hayes right behind him. 50/51 Bradley Wilson there right behind that little main pack. Mullins trying to clear the Monster 35. As Montrose to the inside of Andrew Beach. Bringing Swiss with him. Right on board with DG. Gets to the inside. So you go through the quad oval into turn 1. Still going to be side by side down the back straightaway. Andrew trying to get the wrong corner exit. Able to hold on to the position. And DG going right back to the inside through 3 and 4. Just ahead of them, you have Casey Graves going to the outside of Blake Giglio. This is for 4th. I think Blake trying to save tire as well as trying to not lose too much ground.
6 pitting out. Pat,
Heard 86 machine say pitting out of pit road. And off of 4 machine nosing out ahead of the 16. That is once again for 4th spot. Giglio not letting the spot go. Checking on the leaders here. Lucas Hoytsma 2 3/10 up over the 70 of Harry Grindell. Michael Edwards right behind them. They're coming to 40 laps to go. As they're still too wide. Giglio wanting the 4 to use up his tires on the outside. Being stuck side by side like this, although I guess more beneficial for the 16, it's going to cause them both to wear tires. So the ones that stay single file behind them, they may be the ones at the real advantage of this. I imagine the force tires will give out first, but this may not be advantageous to the 16 if he is trying to save tires. Or I could be completely wrong. That is also a pretty big possibility. Giglio looking to take the spot. Down the back straight on the inside. Almost clear, heading into 3. And he's got it. Off of turn number 4, Blake Giglio officially clear of the 4 of Casey Graves. Graves all over the rear bumper. He wants that spot. He's probably got to cool off his tires to get it. Meanwhile, Swiss still side by side with the 71 of Andrew Beach for 7th. Gonna try and throw the slider off of 4. Can he get clear? Still side by side. Casey Graves now, not Casey Graves, Davis Greenwell looking for a hole. Thought he was going to send it 3 wide. Casey Graves.
just
Why do I
wanted
keep
to
calling
leave a lap.
Davis Greenwell Casey Graves? Someone help!
No.
Cue up the dial-up noises.
Hey, I came from dead last. I got close.
Giglio going around the 14 of Michael Edwards for third.
Are you dead ass right now?
Are we being dead right now?
So we're going to see if that 16 was able to save tire and if being stuck too wide for that long has hurt him in any way. Right now, field kind of single file. Beach still stuck on that outside, losing more ground. Got past by the 51 of Bradley Wilson. Now 2 out of the 37 of Cliff Mullins. This is for 11th, and Andrew able to fall in behind. Greenwell now looking to the outside of DG Swiss. This will be for 7th. And Nick Cooper thought about throwing it 3 wide. Swiss able to clear the 34, and Cooper going to try and clear Davis as well. So Wilson, he's able to get to the inside.
Getting out my boat.
Let's see, it's 47 Dalton Hayes. 2 out of the 43 of Mike Fisher. For 14th position. Just ahead then is the 8 machine Ethan Evers. Haven't talked about old Ethan too much tonight. Just came home with the victory in the Golden Eagles Super Speedway Series this past Friday night. Went on a fuel mileage race. It's pretty cool.
Thank you for giving me the top there, Adam.
Mike Edwards surrenders 4th place to the 4 of Casey Graves. And here comes the 16 of Blake Giglio. He has been able to save tires. He's pulled up to the back bumper of the 70 machine of Harry Grindell.
Oh, I done burnt my shit off.
I imagine we'll see pit stops in about 10 or so laps. And it'll be the last green flag stops of, or the only green flag stops of the race. C45 Adam Crozier exiting pit road. I've got that TV turned up loud in the other room. I can hear that through my headphones, so I imagine that's probably audible to y'all as well, and I do apologize. As 34, Greenwell in the outside wall. He's hard in the wall. Staying in that outside lane. Looks like everyone's able to get around him.
Sorry, guys.
You getting brought out of caution there, babe?
Yeah, you know, speaking of, I probably should have. I heard Trent a little mad at me about that token.
I would have gave you $10.
As Giglio going to the inside of Grindell for 2nd.
Right
Throws it in.
Second and
Going to try and clear off of turn 2. Grindell trying to keep his car up there. And Giglio able to clear for 2nd.
If I split that with Trent, he'd be alright.
I think I got mega tight underneath you. I'm sorry about that.
We're good.
It's Nick Cooper
Hey, you actually
going
should get
past the
10
one
bucks
machine,
off
going
that.
for 5th.
Now everyone knows. I'll get drunk.
I'll pitch it.
Bradley Wilson, the 51, trying to make up ground as well. Has climbed his way up from midfield. He's going to throw it 3 wide on the inside, down the back straightaway. Montrose backs out of the middle, goes to the outside. So Wilson now going to try to pull alongside the 35 of Nick Cooper. Battle for 5th place still going strong, as we are about to have battle for the race lead as well. Giglio looking to the outside. Hoytsma able to come up to cover. And he's going to try and block that 16 all the way down to the apron. Back up to the racetrack. Trying to get a better arc into the corner. 2 wide for the race lead. And Hoytsma able to hold on. For how long? That 16 definitely faster on the long run. The whole field waited with bated breath there for what just about came close to being the second caution of the night. Coming up on a lap car, the 59, Noah Blackwell. So he's going to stay to the outside. And Giglio going to try and charge at him again. Going to have a run off of 2 down the back straightaway. Lucas trying to drive this car for all it is worth. As that car is coming down pit road, 4 Machine Casey Grave has come down pit road, as well as the 70 of Harry Grindell. Grindell actually coming off the track, or off pit road right now. Oh, something potentially a miss on the 19 of Jeff Price. I think he got on the outside wall.
Hitting.
Pit road officially getting busy for the last round of pit stops. Plus we have a yellow. And that's 59 coming back down pit road. And Hoytsma still out ahead of the 16. Bradley Wilson in the 50/51 in third, 3 seconds back from the leaders.
Hunter.
Here, Nick Cooper there. Cooper coming in.
Don't mind me, I just want my 5 minutes of screen time.
There's your screen time.
Race longer than it was, and I didn't take tires. My tires were 72%.
Looking to the inside of Bradley Wilson. Not for position. The 86 Machine. I think he scored 6 laps down. Swim Machine, Ian Montrose coming down pit road. Coming in early. Oh, here comes the 37 with him.
What are you doing?
My fault. Fuck.
Oh, boy.
My fault, 70.
Pay attention.
Not the screen time I imagine the 86 wanted, but what happened? They didn't die. Meanwhile, the 97 and the 16 both still staying out. They're planning on running this sucker dry. So imagine the 70 of Harry Grindell is going to come out with the race lead. But 97 and 16, they're going to have the fresher tires. 19 laps remaining. More and more drivers coming on pit road here. 50 Bradley Wilson's on pit road. The only drivers that have yet to come down pit road appear to be Hoytsma, Giglio, Evers, Beach, and Cleaver.
Pitting in.
And here the 8 Machine coming in this time. Andrew's coming in. So Cleaver's going to come in as well, I'd imagine. Giglio's on pit road. Hoytsma has stayed out
Fucking
an
destroyed
extra
car
lap.
Here.
So Lucas needs to
Sitting
come
right
in
here,
this
sitting right
lap. Harry trying to get around him quickly. And here comes Hoytsma down onto pit road. Locks up the front end. Believe he made it. As Giglio down and away. Where is the 70? Holy crap, that is going to be a monster gap. I'm looking at that right. So that's Harry going by right there down the front
Stay
stretch.
back there, Ethan.
As Hoytsma down and away off pit road. There's Giglio just at the top right corner of your screen there, coming into the frame. 1 lap difference tires between the 97 and the 16. And yeah, Grindel, your leader. Giglio goes by the 97 as well as the 1 of Montrose. And battle for the race lead between Harry Grindel and Michael Edwards. 2 wide off turn number 4. Edwards trying to take this race lead on the outside, and he's got it. Michael Edwards moves to the point. Now these guys desperately praying for no caution. Contact just about made through 3 and 4. Harry looking back to the inside. And Edwards not able to cover it this time. 2 wide again for the race lead. 15 laps to go at Texas. So this is going to be the thing to see. Can the 16 run these guys down with 15 to 14 laps to go? And Hoytsma has lost considerable time here. That 1 lap difference is a ton of time on the racetrack here. You see Giglio trying to make quick work. 4 seconds or 4.6 seconds and dropping. Especially if these leaders stay 2 wide, as Grindel has retaken the race lead over the 14 of Michael Edwards. Casey Graves trying to reel them in. If the 16 is able to catch them, which, yeah, 3.8. The 16's going to catch them. In about 5 or so laps, once the tires start getting worn, that's when they're going to want a caution. They can come in, they can take the set of tires and put Blake, Lucas, and the guys that have waited so long at a disadvantage here. As Gilo going around the 59, not for position. It's knocked the gap down to just about 3 seconds flat already. Coming to 11 laps to go. Casey Graves looking to the inside of Michael Edwards for the 2nd spot. And Graves has got it. And Hoytsma is a 2nd back from the 16. Blake 2 wide with Cooper for 7th. What was 6th. Now knocking on the rear bumper of DG Swiss and Dalton Hayes for 5th and 4th. Oh, Swiss trying to block it. Here comes Giglio to the inside. Coming to 10 laps to go. The gap coming down to 2 seconds. And Hoytsma trying to find a way to get up to his teammate. And you can see that those are leaders that are down the backstretch about to head to turn 3. Coming to 9 laps to go. bubble from the 97. Able to get the stick. Goes to the outside of Dalton Hayes. This is for 5th. Well, you know Blake isn't saving. And knocking on the door of Michael Edwards for 3rd spot. The gap right at 1 second. Goes by on the inside. Now, how much of a fight does the 4 and the 70 put up? They have to know at the disadvantage they are at. Graves immediately letting Giglio by. You know, Lucas probably wanting these guys to put up more of a fight so he can get up to Blake. Look off the rear bumper of the 7 machine of Harry Grindell. 7 laps to go. And the 16 is there. Gonna have a big run off turn 2. Can Harry even attempt to block? He's gonna try it. And Giglio jumps to the outside. And Blake should have the momentum just to roll that outside, and he does. Giglio back to the race lead, coming to 6 laps to go. So now the question is, what does Lucas have for the 16? The gap is right at a second. Coming up on a lap card, that is... Who is that they're coming up on? 45, Adam Crozier. Hoytsma stuck in the traffic. You have to get Harry here off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Harry gonna make him pass him on the outside. Time running out, coming to 4 laps to go, 7/10.
Good one, Blake.
And Giglio in, no traffic, clean air, sitting pretty with 4 laps to go. Coming up on Daniel Wallen. Gonna make Blake pass him on the outside. Right now the gap at half a second. And Lucas got to pass Daniel on the outside as well. Daniel just gonna make everyone pass him on the outside. Lucas trying to charge up here. Three to go, 4/10. It's coming down. Is it coming down enough? That's the question. 2 to go. Lucas able to wrap the bottom ever so slightly better. Trying to get a run. As Giglio may have just grabbed the outside wall. I just don't think he has enough time. White flag going to be in the air. 1 lap to go at Texas. Lucas driving it for all he's worth. Can he get to the back of the 16? Off of turn 2 for the final time. Down the back straightaway. It is about 1 car length. Does Lucas make a move into 3? Tries to get to the rear bumper. Looking to the outside off turn number 4. Hoytsman the outside wall. Blake Giglio wins at Texas.
That was good shit.
I'm sorry there, Jeremy. We were 3 wide there, and I saw Ethan get loose, and I freaked out. I'm sorry about putting you in the wall there.
I had the room. I just took
Blake,
it
you got me.
That was fun.
Let's go!
Well, man, the
People
short
think
pit
Steve
by
actually
one
just
lap
finished that
worked.
show
Got
for
you out ahead of the
Ethan,
97.
that
You
was
were
a lot of
able
fun
to
racing you right
navigate
there, man.
through
I thought you were
traffic
gonna get me.
at the perfect time, and you held them
did.
off to get your
tried.
third win of the season, second in a row. Talk me through it.
That was crazy. I want to give a shout out there to everyone in the race. I mean, it was a really good race. We were able to keep, I thought it was a good race because, the fall off was a lot, and then everyone did a good job of keeping it clean. So you can't complain about that. I just
Oh
died.
my God!
Was that Daniel? He's mad at me.
No, that was Bradley.
So, here it comes. Oh,
Good one,
all right.
Blake.
Here it comes. Oh. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I thought it was a good race overall.
Yeah, well, congratulations on the win. Potentially the last run in these old cars. I'm going to put up a poll more likely tomorrow. How did that not completely destroy your car? How are you still doing?
Nice
You know
job there,
what?
Blake.
I'm not going to ask
No,
questions.
I'm just
I don't
holding the
want to.
gas.
I'm surprised I didn't
Thanks,
grenade
guys.
the
Yeah.
car.
I don't know either, but I'll take it. It's that BGR built Blake tough, so.
I guess. Damn. Well, you got any other sponsor shout-outs to that number 16?
Yeah, you for broadcast. Thanks EC Racing, Low Drag Esports, M9 Performance, Big Spots and Shack Technology, 712 Brakes, everyone that's on this car. I'm very happy we were able to get the win tonight, and looking forward to a good week here.
Yes, sir. Well, congrats once again.
Thank you.
Blake Giglio, your winner here tonight. Go and pull in second place. The 97 of Lucas Hoytsma. Lucas, you got me.
I do.
Well, man, that 1 lap difference a tire. Had you had one more lap, do you think it would have gone different?
No, I screwed it up for myself. I slid through my pit box on the pit stop. Cost about a second. So that would have been it right there. I felt really good about what I was doing. And no, I just screwed it up for myself, basically. I saved enough fuel to go one more lap than Blake somehow. So that helped me a ton. Had the slightly newer tires, like you said. And man, definitely I needed one more lap. But I'm not going to put it on that. I totally could have done it if I didn't slide through my box like an idiot. So no, that was if this ends up being our last race in this car, that was a really good way to send it off. That was a really good finish right there.
Yes, sir, it was. I actually didn't know you slid through your box, so I thought it was just that was the difference on a short pit, difference in tire wear.
I think it was. I think he said he also missed his slightly, so I think it ended up being even. But had I not done it and he did, I think I had it. So I'm going to fully blame that on myself.
Well, by the way, buddy, you two put on a hell of a show like y'all have typically done over the years, so if this is the way we send off the ARCA cars, there was no better way to do so. So congratulations on the podium. You got any sponsor shout-outs to that legendary number 97?
Absolutely. Just first and foremost, as always, Quinn and 712 Brakes. Blake and Harry and Casey and everybody up front for racing me clean tonight. That was a really good race. Texas and the ARCA cars are always a good time. You for putting this series on, and look forward to seeing what car we're going to race next week. But either way, it's going to be a great time, I'm sure. So, again, thank you for everything you do in the broadcast and all that.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations once again on that podium.
Thank you.
Lou Hoyt, P2 here tonight. Go and pull in number 70 machine, Sir Harold Grindell. Harold, you got me.
Good evening.
Well, buddy, you started 9th. You pitted early with the 14, led a couple laps, but it just looks like that difference in tire strategy there wasn't much you could do there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it hit me about 10 laps before I pitted that I had saved my stuff better than Lucas had, because I was catching up to him. Blake went by me, I didn't really put up a fight, it wasn't in my interest to waste any tyre wear doing that. And as they were kind of trying, Blake was trying to pass Lucas wasn't letting him by, I was like, they're going to keep slowing down here, their tyres are going to keep getting worse. So I pitted on 45, I split the run from the caution to the end 50-50. I contemplated coming a bit later, but as soon as Lucas and Blake were kind of scuffling amongst each other, I was like, no, sitting behind them is probably going to slow me down. And then when Mike called that he was pitting, I was like, okay, yeah, definitely 45. And yeah, I thought they were going to lose a hell of a lot more time to me during the pit cycle than they actually ended up doing. I thought I was going to end up like a lap and a half, 2 laps ahead of them. And I might have gotten near that, but I assumed their tyres must have plateaued or something about when I pit, because it didn't seem like they lost anything more from when I came down. Once we got like 12 to go, I saw a black and red car in my little circle mirror in the window. I saw a black and red car go way down to the apron. I saw that. I was like, there's no way that's Blake. And sure enough, it was.
Yeah,
So just
it was about a 6-second gap when they came off pit road to you and Mike Edwards.
oh, I stood no chance then. Yeah, I was expecting like 3/4 of a lap, and yeah, no, if it was only 6 seconds, then I don't know how the hell they did that. That was very impressive to keep as much pace as they did. But yeah, just didn't quite work out how I expected it to. But like you said, started further back. I absolutely bottled my qualifying attempt. So to come out with a podium, I can't complain with that. And I drove about as well as I could have tonight. Strategy didn't play out how I wanted it to, but you can't fault me for trying. And to still come out comfortably in third, you can't really say it went wrong, can you?
Not at all. Good points not for you.
Absolutely.
Well, buddy, you got any sponsor shout-outs in that number 70 Renault?
Yeah, so Kamikaze Motorsport, Catgo Racing, Game Rush Expo, Centered hosting Soyo, Chance to Extreme, Low Time Race Engines, Spit and Venom Podcast, and yourself for putting this on. And I suppose I should say Renault and Renault Sport, considering the fact that this might be the last time I get to race this car here. We might end up not being in a Renault again next race, so might as well mention Renault there as well.
Yes, sir, and I see who joined, so I'm immediately going to Google. Congratulations once again on the podium, Sir Harold. We'll see you next week.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Grindell, P3 here tonight, and I'm downloading it now, good sir.
10-4.
Let's see here if I can get the thing to do the thing, and then the thing, and then it does the thing. Alright, why? Okay, that's definitely something. Alright, update point standings. Casey Graves, your points leader over Mike Edwards. Lucas Hoytsma, P3. Blake Giglio, P4. Harry Grindell, right out the top 5 in points. Then it is Dalton Hayes, Ian Montrose, Cliff Mullins, Andrew Beach, and Cody Cleaver round out the chase grid. Mike Fisher, DG Swiss, Jeff Price, Jeremy Scherer, Davis Greenwell, and Daniel Wallen, the outside drivers looking in. And with that, we will go ahead and get the sponsor poster up and going. Big thanks to 712 Brakes, Big C's Diecast, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Low Drag Esports, ARC Music, Golden Eagle, Sneak Tombstone Game Farm, Training Technologies, DGSRacing.com. Oh, DG just left. I was about to say, well, we got the blue ribbon for Sir DG here. I was going to have him talk about Sodomy real quick. Spin Film Podcast, we'll make another one eventually. Dirty Boys Automotive, the broadcasters Lucas at CTCRN, and Pro Sim Network, DG at the DG Broadcast Network, and here I am at the Wild Horse Broadcasting Network. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Hell way to potentially send out here these old ARCA cars. Once again, with the new cars coming out tomorrow, I'm going to verify that we have the setups for the rest of the season. And then I'm going to put it to a poll. I'm going to let these drivers decide. Once again, they may very well say, no, just send these cars out. This is the farewell tour, but just the hype I've seen for these cars, I get a distinct feeling we're going to be ushering in a new wave for the ARCA series next Monday night. But on that note, I've been the Cheesecake. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all have a good one.